fouls coming from Gabe Freeman and Dorian Pena Lang. So those two guys alone have 8 fouls. Big trouble possibly for San Miguel if their import's going to pick up his 5th early, if Pena will pick up his 5th early. So an interesting start to this first half.
Looking at the leading performers, Diamond Simpson with 13 points for Alaska, and then for San Miguel, Jay Washington and Alex Sabagnot with 10 apiece.
Yeah, Jay Wash really shooting the ball well from the outside. 4 for 7 from the field. Simpson, obviously an import, just doing a nice job, and Sabagnot doing a nice job. But LA and Willie Miller combining to go 4 for 6 from the 3 in that first half. These guys stepping up really after probably a subpar game for both of them in the first game.
There's that Alaska starting backcourt, Tenorio and Miller. They can do so much damage together. And for this San Miguel team, they're at 3-1, looking for win number 4. They have a problem though. Freeman already with 4 personal fouls. Sometimes that energy, that boundless energy, can get him into trouble. Diamond Simpson, on the other hand, doing a lot of positive things for Alaska in this game.
Yeah, again, just doing a nice job out of the triangle and really staying out of foul trouble. That's the biggest thing. Gabe Freeman hasn't been playing poorly, but getting 4 fouls, you got to come out of the game, and it's going to limit your minutes. So very impressive was the fact that Alaska played solid team defense, fouling only 3 times, and they took advantage of doing some things to create situations where San Miguel was in some foul trouble there throughout the course of the whole first half.
Alaska will face Air 21 on Wednesday. That's going to be the Aces' next assignment, happening on Wednesday at the Big Dome. Right now inside the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, Alaska is on top by 4, 46-42. Earlier today, the Talk and Text Drop and Texters defeated the San Jose Realtors 102-89. Big game next Sunday. San Miguel against Ginebra. Freeman against Alby Story, who had an awesome game, 40-point game. And, well, you know who's back for Ginebra? Mr. 110%, Rudy Hatfield. He's back.
Yes, he is.
That's why I know Norman Black. You know, Norman is distraught. He's not happy at all.
Why is that?
Because he's Mr. 100%.
Ah.
So may lamang na sa kanya.
So Rudy's 10% better than Norman Black.
That's
is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me?
I've checked, yes.
I'm not great at math, but I mean, that's what I'm getting from you right now. Okay. Well, and I know that Rudy's watching this game, so Rudy, welcome back. And great to have you back here in the Philippines. Hopefully when you play Coke, you don't play very well. All right. Back to the game.
I think that was full of very deaf ears. So welcome to the second half of play. It's Alaska versus San Miguel. Nico Halili here with Alex Compton. I'm very reluctantly working with Alex Compton in this game. Also joined by Cheska Litton and Dominic Uy.
Don't worry, Nico. I won't show you up. It's okay. I'll stoop down to your level, buddy. We'll be fine. We'll enjoy it.
Everybody has to stoop down to my level. Head to shoot. And here's Miller against Denok Miranda. Oh, nice curl by Miller, but there's a foul committed earlier by Denok.
Willie Miller's just a scoring machine. I mean, you take a sub-6-foot 2-guard who's a 2-time MVP and you post him up against Denok Miranda. That's just impressive. On the other side, I was impressed. That's the 3rd time I've seen Nick Panisi try to attack the basket with the dribble. And nothing happened off of that dribble penetration, but he's looking to do something with some penetration.
7 to shoot, Simpson. There's Freeman. Sabagnot with 10 points in the first half. Four fouls or no 4 fouls, Freeman is going to stay aggressive on the floor. I guess that's just how built. That's how he's built.
Well, particularly offensively, you know, again, that's his strength. He's a superior athlete. He's really intense. He plays hard. I think it's those little extra plays that he has to watch out for. Maybe there's an offensive rebound opportunity where it could be a risky one where you're going to get a foul, as in the way he picked up his 4th, that he might need to lay back on. But still needs to sprint the floor, defend, rebound hard, and use his energy to create situations for his team.
That free throw brought to you by Beermen Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. A minute having gone by here in the 3rd quarter. Miller shouting instructions from the backcourt. Here's Miller in motion. Miller pulls up.
That's a tough shot, but Willie looks like he's having some fun today. It's the first time I've seen this big of a smile on his face in a while.
That was turned over against San Miguel, and now let's turn it over to Dominic Wood.
Three things that Coach Shotangkitsian told his boys at the half: turnovers, and he said, we need to make better decisions. Also, we're fouling too much. Another thing, we need to execute better, get into a rhythm, so we need to move, and of course, encourage each other. Miko, we were talking about imports early on. Remember, isn't Alex Compton the youngest import that ever played in the PBA?
How do you define young? 45? How did...
Well, I think that he was probably the most athletic and the best dunking import ever to play.
There's another Alex Compton I do not know about. An Alex Compton with a vertical leap.
Yeah, his game was above the rim for certain. But let's get back to something real.
You need to tell me Cornell produces dunkers. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Slam dunkers from the Ivy League.
Yes, I think there was a guy in the past 20 years who could slam the ball once. He was 7 feet tall, but other than that, we haven't had anybody. But, well, going about what Dom said about, I'll let you say what you want to say here.
Every time we talk about Dom, the Hanes graphic comes out. Why is that? Hanes is the official underwear of the PBA.
Is Dom the official endorser of Hanes? Is that what's going on? Oh, great block.
Shot was blocked. And Simpson, that's another loose ball recovery for Simpson. He's very steady, huh?
Yeah, well, he just caught that ball up by his shoulders and just pivoted without bringing the ball down and just knocked down an easy medium-range shot. Just a very efficient player.
Washington with a miss, so Alaska stays on top 48-46.
Well, Jay Wash has a variety of skills, but you don't want him to fall in love with the jump shot too much. It's fine that he's shooting the ball well the first half. Oh, that's going to be a...
Oh, lucky break for San Miguel. A swipe by Freeman, but there's an interception by Miller. Tenorio holds on to the basketball.
Interesting decision. They had a 4-on-2, and LA decided to back it back out.
Here's Miller. Baseline. Toss. Power dribble. And the basket is good.
Ends up working out for them because they get a nice penetration and layup from Sonny Toss, but the 4-on-2 usually... It even looked like Coach Cohn wanted LA to attack there.
And Freeman dangerously close to a fifth personal foul moments ago. Under 9 minutes to go in the third. Denok Miranda.
Big bucket right there. You like to see Denok working on his jump shot and knocking down open shots. And San Miguel going with an interesting lineup. 2 true point guards in right now.
And right now, Alaska attacking Freeman's defense. Here's Denok. San Miguel down by 2. Penisi for 3. Yes, sir!
Penetrating pitch to the trailing Nick Penisi. So many of his threes comes in that exact type of situation. He's trailing the play. Some penetration sucks the defense in, and he steps into a wide open 3. One of the best shooting 6'9" guys in the PBA.
And now San Miguel on top by 1, 51-50. Here's Tenorio. Needs help. He needs help. Oh, he goes in for the basket. And Freeman snatches the rebound.
Well, he almost got a layup after picking his dribble up right there.
Kabagnot going for the side step.
But Freeman's got to be a little careful. He got away with that one swipe on Simpson earlier and just tried to reach in on Sonny Toss right there. He needs to be careful he doesn't pick up his fifth.
Tenorio. Nobody moving on the Alaska floor, and here's Toss, turns around. Rebound for Penisi.
Yeah, a little too much standing around on that possession for Alaska. You said it, not enough movement.
Washington pulls up.
Tough bucket. Shut me up, Jay Wash. Hit another jump shot, knock it down. Nice play.
12 points for Washington, and it's now a 3-point lead for the San Miguel Beermen, 53-50, with 7:26 remaining in the third quarter. So this is a 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix, ang first aid ng bahay mo. Monzol